terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table. table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. They pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're staying put in the middle of the road. Not world beaters, but not cellar dwellers either. I don't know what else to tell you. They've been just mediocre.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Mann in at the 2. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
On the take, pass to Malone. They grab their own miss. Mills with a screen on Russell. Mann, the pass to Malone. Drops in the 3.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Russell. Here's Perez. 4 on the clock. The layup off target.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's Malone, and he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside man. Pass to Mills. Here's Malone. Doesn't go for him. And here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Mann. Here's Malone. Fires from deep. Here's Mills. And that one's drained from the low block.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
He's guarded by Mann. Pass to Higgins. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Higgins has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Mann. 8 points in his last time out. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Mills. The 3. Wolf, good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Going 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They set a pick. Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Stolen
by Russell. Pass to Wolf. Here's Perez. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the visitors call time here. Now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 8. Pass to Malone. Outside Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside man. Can they get it? Rebounded by Perez. Perez has got 4 rebounds now. Tries it from 16, and Mills pulls it down.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Down low. Here's Drexler. The shot, no good. Gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And the basket by Higgins.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the visitors call time here. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Pass to Drexler. To the paint. Here's Banks. Drexler grabs the board.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. It's stolen. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A.
And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Drexler. Yet to see a basket. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Blackman. Six on the shot clock. The three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
2 minutes remaining.
And there it is for him.
Number 15.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1:49 left in the first. Takes the three. Drexler grabs the board. The rebound by Blackman.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You know, you don't like to foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. A minute 15 left in the first. Launches it, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
From the wing. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, it's stolen away. And he banks in the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Driving in. And he throws it down with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gets it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display.
Shooting
But,
two.
you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Mann. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Outside Russell. Pass to Higgins. 6 to shoot. Unloads. And Mills pulls it down. Mills has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Intercepted. Outside Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Mills. Here's Malone from 18 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Malone's got 7.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Mann. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 9 points in the game.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Here's Perez. Back to Russell. Pass to Higgins. And here's Russell. From downtown. The rebound by Malone. Here he goes. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Higgins. He's guarded by Mann. Outside Russell. Just 4 to shoot. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Mills with a screen on Russell. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
He's gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
leaderboard here. Last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Perez. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Perez has got his second basket of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Mills. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Malone. Second chance effort. And scoring with the play inside is Mills. Mills has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
There's a screen. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And Mills pulls it down. Mills has got rebound number 7 tonight. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the visitors call time here. Going inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
He's guarded by Mills. Three-pointer, no good. Gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Takes it inside. Pass to Martinez. 2 points. That one goes.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Takes a 3. And Mills pulls it down.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
free throw, no good. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. He's got 7.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Martinez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, swiped away. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the left wing. Offensive rebound.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And there's a pick. Launches a 3. No good that time. Gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. .116 left to play in the second quarter. Lets it go for 14. And he hits the jump shot. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 13.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Here's Banks. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fires in the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
.15 seconds left in the first half. And he dunks it home after the pick freed him up.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And that one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Puts one up from 19. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners, Players of the Week. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And it's Higgins in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Perez. Now here's Russell. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Malone. Gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And it's Malone in at the center position. Down low. Here's Perez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to man. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And it's Russell on the drive. That gives them the lead. Russell's got 12 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Mills. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Russell. Fires it from 18. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Number 15.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Mills. Launches it from deep. Can't get it to drop. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Drexler passes to Mills. Here's Man. Hits a three-pointer. He has 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The home team calls timeout. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. He's guarded by Man. And a two-handed jam!
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Higgins. 11 points in the game. Pass to Perez. Ball stolen. Inside. Here's Man. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Man. He's got 9. Mills, the pass to Malone. From 8 feet away, rebounded by Perez. Perez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Russell. Here's Higgins. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Perez. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. He's guarded by Man. Pass to Higgins. Cash is in the 12-footer. Higgins has got 13.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the visitors call time here. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. This one for 3. That shot off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's a screen for the tie. 5 to shoot. That ties it up.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Flushed down, a nice jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. So they take the lead. He has 6.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Buries it from 3. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Blackman. Shoots over Mills. And the shot falls short that time. Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Four on the clock. Banks pulls it in. Here's Blackman. Still no points. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. And Mills pulls it down. Gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, got that one up quick.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Pulls up at the elbow. The shot that time not on target. Shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. And there's the drive. Hook it off the crossover. 19 points in the game.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
.127 left to play in the third quarter. Now Russell. 12 points for him. Pass to Perez. Just 5 to shoot. They still need this. And Mills pulls it down. Mills has got 11 rebounds in the game. Drills it from deep. He's got 13.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Russell. Pass to Higgins. This one for 3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Mills. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Russell. Here's Higgins. And the 3 off target.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. To stop the run, Martinez grabs a board. To the inside, Drexler. Oh, a a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 14. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And it's Wolf in at the 4. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Higgins. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Outside man. Guarded by Russell. They set the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. He's guarded by man. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Higgins passes to Russell. Here's Perez. Oh, swiped away. Here's the break. Can he keep it going? And that's off the glass and in. Give him 23.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Drexler. 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He's guarded by man. There's the block.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Malone. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The home team calls timeout. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Higgins. Outside Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Malone. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Drexler. Connects from downtown. Drexler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's man. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
He's guarded by man to halt the run. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
And he's good on the second. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Gotten just one shot